This video will cover how to import course content into an empty Canvas shell. So I've started here in my empty Canvas shell, which is a new course for summer, and I have not done anything to it yet. So it's just simply a blank shell with nothing in it. The easiest way to import or copy a course that you have already taught that has content in it that you would like to use is this button here that says Import Existing Content. So I'm just simply here at the home page is where I started. And this button is here on your right-hand side toolbar. The other place you can find it if you don't see it on your home page is your settings. Settings will also show you this same or similar toolbar. So I'm going to choose Import Existing Content. And the content type that I would like is to copy a Canvas course. So this is the very, very simplest way to get information into a new course if it is a course you have already taught in the past and you have information you would like to copy over. So I select Copy a Canvas Course. I am then going to choose the course that I want to copy. So from the list, I'm going to go back to Fall 2020, which is the semester we've just finished. And I'm going to copy the same course from the fall. Okay, so I have selected the course there. I'm verifying the CRN is the same course, Child Development 39 in this case. You then can select whether you want all content, and that is going to copy absolutely everything that was in that course. All of your announcements, all of your files, all of your assignments, every single thing that you had in that course in the fall of 2020 semester or whatever semester you're choosing here is going to then move over into this new Canvas shell. If you want to select specific content, you would select that radial instead. And you have the option to adjust events or due dates. You can do this if you choose. You do not have to. If you do not select this button, it is going to leave it blank with no due dates on anything. It depends. Oftentimes, even when you select this, you have to change them anyways because it's not exact, but there is a science here that can be applied. So if you select adjust events and due dates, you can remove dates completely, and then you'll have no due dates whatsoever on anything. Everything will be there, but it will have no due dates. Or you can select shift dates. So the idea here is if this semester began on August 16th in fall of 2020, and it is beginning on, let's say January 11th this semester, right, because that's today, the first day of the semester, then you would switch it to that. Okay, and then same, the ending is December 15th. Our ending is about maybe 14th. Yep, May 14th. And it will shift your dates. Sometimes they come over correctly, sometimes they don't. In this case, because I'm shifting or copying a fall course into a spring shell, we have holidays, for example, spring break, etc. And so you may still have to do some due date changing, but in this case, it will at least give you some dates to kind of start with as a starting point. And then you select import. However, when you select import, you're not finished. You still have to finish the import. So as you will see here, it says current jobs, waiting for selection. So if you go back into your Canvas course at this point and wonder why nothing's there, it's because you haven't finished the process. So you have to actually select content. In this case, remember, I did not choose all content. I chose select content. So I'm going to pick the things that I want to come over. So perhaps I want my course settings, my syllabus I'm going to change for this semester, so I don't want to bring that over. I do want my modules that I've set up. I want all 50 assignments. I want all 10 quizzes. I want my discussion boards, my pages, etc. If perhaps I want some of the pages but not all of them, you can then choose these arrows here, these drop-down arrows, as you can see, and it will let you take off anything you don't want. So maybe our final exam study is going to be different this semester, so I don't want that page to come over, so I can unselect that box, deselect that box. Announcements, perhaps I'm going to have a lot of the same announcements. Obviously, I'm not going to have Happy Thanksgiving, so I'm not going to check this box because that's going to bring all the announcements, and I don't want them all. So I'm going to take that off, and maybe I'm only going to select the ones that I want to come. I don't want Thanksgiving because we're not doing Thanksgiving, etc. Okay, so you get to choose what you want to bring over. You then click select content, and you'll see queued, which should change momentarily. And it's now running. And in just a second, everything that I just selected on that list is going to come over to Canvas. Okay, and it will be here in my module in my Canvas shell. So as soon as I go back over here to modules where I had started, I'm going to see everything that I just copied over. You can do this as many times as you want. So perhaps you want all of the content from Child Development 39, but maybe you had a really great introductory model, course orientation model or module, for example, that you put in a different course. So let's say I had that in Child, Family, and Society. I can continue to import content from as many different courses as I want to. So I'm going to select specified content, import that content. Again, I'm going to select content here, and maybe the only thing I want to bring over is that course orientation module. So I can select that here, select content, and then it's going to bring over just that module. You will have a completed bar here, as you see when it's done, and it tells me there's one issue. So I can select here, and it tells me that there are missing links found in some of my imported content. In this case, it's the wiki page body. The nice thing about this is you can actually click here, and it will take you right to it. So I have a week 1 at a glance with a lot of links in it because it's a new semester and I do not have a syllabus. As we know, I did not bring over the syllabus just now when I imported all that content. This is going to go to nothing. This is going to link to nothing in the course, so I can fix that. So the nice thing about the import is it is going to let you know when you've made a mistake or when there's something that's not working. You can either ignore it or fix it if it's something you need to address. This one, on the other hand, is completed with no issues. Okay, so that's the easiest way to get all of your content from a prior semester into the current semester's Canvas shell.